Welcome to the final tutorial of the PowerPoint series for Tenderloin Technology Lab. So now we are finished adding things to our PowerPoint and adding transitions and animations. And now I'm going to go through the 4 different views of PowerPoint. Those 4 different views are found here in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. The first one is the normal view, which we are clicked on right now. That's your editing view where you can add stuff to your slideshows and edit all the stuff that is on there. The next view is your slide sorter view. I'm going to single click on my slide sorter view icon. And what this allows me to do is it allows me to sort my slides very easily. I want to change the position of my 3rd slide. I want to move it in between my 1st and my 2nd. So under my slide sorter view, I just single left click on my 3rd slide and hold. And I drag over until I get this faint gray line. This allows me to see where I'm moving that slide. So I'm going to move my mouse as I'm clicking and holding between the 1st and the 2nd slide until I get that gray line. And I let go and it moves that slide between what was my 1st and my 2nd slide. And I can sort my slides that way. I can always click back to my normal view if I want, down here in the right hand corner, if I want to add some more stuff to my slideshow. The 3rd view is our reading view. If you single click again here in the bottom right hand corner, this is going to give you a preview of what your PowerPoint slide is going to look like. So I single left click on my reading view and it gives me a preview of what my slideshow is going to look like. Now in this view I can use my arrow keys on my keyboard to go backwards and forwards throughout my PowerPoint. Or down here in the right hand corner there are left and right arrow keys as well. So I can single click on those arrow keys to go through my slideshow. And if I want to exit out of this reading view, again, down here in the right hand corner I just single click on my normal view and it brings me back up. The last thing is now that we have edited and finished our slideshow, we're going to play our slideshow full screen. I can do that 2 ways. The first way is I go up here to my slideshow tab in my menu bar, I single left click, and I can select from the beginning, single left click on that icon to go through my slideshow view from the first slide. The second way is down here, my 4th symbol, in my right hand corner is my slideshow view. Before I do that I want to make sure I'm clicked onto my 1st slide. So I'm going to single left click on my 1st slide, and then I go down here to my slideshow view in my bottom right hand corner, I single left click, and it will bring up my slideshow from the beginning. Now under my slideshow I can do 3 things to go through my slideshow. I can single left click on my mouse to go through, I can hit my enter key, or I can use my left and right arrow keys on my keyboard to navigate through my slideshow. I'm going to use my arrow keys, so I'm going to push down on my right hand arrow key, and I have to push down each individual for those animations on my 1st slide. And I go through and I can transition into my next slide. I can exit out of my slide anytime by hitting my escape key on my keyboard, or at the end of my slideshow I will get a blank screen. It says end of the slideshow screen. I can either hit my escape key again on my keyboard, or I can single left click on that black screen to exit out of my slideshow, and that is how you play your finalized PowerPoint slideshow.